Hello, what's up? Welcome to another stream. Welcome to another week. Welcome to June. How you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. Trading Academy, good morning. Olivier, Kevin, Lego, Captain Rex, Matt, Mr. O, John, Al Dente, Miguel, Grizz, Sour Planet, Eddie. How you guys doing? You assume I want fewer likes today because I haven't brought my wife with me. Yeah, you're correct. Likes, who needs them? Yeah, lots of economic data this week. That's true. What's up, Tom? How you doing? Well. Oh boy. Sitting on a VWAP, are we? Fun stuff. All right. Well, how was everyone's weekend? Hope it was good. Lauren, what's up? Froggy, how you doing? Chris says if we get another May, I might just jump off a cliff. I hope we don't do that, and I hope we don't get another May. But yeah, I didn't. Excuse me. I did not really have the most fun trading May, and if I recall, last May was rough for me as well. All right, so today I'm gonna be trading Tradeify, straight to some funded. I'm gonna be, let's see, do I have my funded futures as well? I know I took a loss, like a max loss on there. And then I got the short after I got stopped out. Yeah, this one's almost bust too. This Volumetrica one, I think there's only $112 left of drawdown. I haven't had a top-step account in a couple weeks, chicken. I have a combine, which is this is what's pulled up right here is a 50K combine. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate the nice comment. Appreciate it. Is that the market open? Okay, sorry, I missed the bell here. All right. So a nice push up through 300s. Got overnight highs at 348.5. Friday's close at 369. And then overnight lows at 163, and then previous day lows will definitely be key to watch if we move lower. What's up, Rue? Doing well, thank you. Eddie, did you watch Friendship over the weekend? I didn't see that available to rent on Apple TV or whatever, so we went to the theaters and watched it. It was fun. It was a fun movie. I just think like everything Tim Robinson does is just funny. Like every line he delivers, I think, is pretty funny. So it was maybe not like so formulaic in a way. Like the structure of the movie was a little weird, but it was pretty fun. Sean, you're gonna need Parallels or like some version of that. I think Fusion or whatever. You're gonna need that just for the rhythmic aspect of things. You're gonna want rhythmic open, and I think you're gonna need it, especially if you're doing trade copy on MotiveWave. You definitely want rhythmic open to cancel, to flatten, because a lot of times the trade copier will misfire when you're trading multiple accounts. You will get some errors, and then you're going to want to be able to quickly flatten, and rhythmic is the fastest way to do so. And I mean, the rhythmic web thing has never really worked for me, so I think you still need to run Parallels or something for it. Good morning, Matt. Yeah, Eddie. I was like, oh yeah, let's rent that tonight, and then it wasn't available, so the next night we went to the movie theater. It's like the last thing that's open at the mall is the movie theater. This mall is just like half of it's just like torn down. The Apple store moved out, and now it's just like an AMC theater in a big ass parking lot. Kind of sad. I don't know. It's funny because like when malls came out, like started getting popular in the 80s, like they were a lot of like mom and pop shops couldn't compete with them, like the main streets of smaller towns, like everyone just went to the mall instead. And now, so the mall killed the like mom and pop shops kind of, and then the internet killed them all. But it's interesting, some malls though still are like popping, like tons of crowded, so it's just like I think there just needs to be few of them or something. I don't know, because sometimes you go to them and they're like slammed, and other times it's like a ghost town. Nice job, Miguel. Yeah, we watched some Detroiters. It's pretty good. You know what we watched recently that we never watched the first time around, which is Vice Principals. That Danny McBride and Walton Goggins is so. Well, Vice Principals is really good. I didn't really know what to. Sometimes Danny McBride stuff I'm a little bit, but it was really good. Yeah, Sean, I've heard CR chart is hard to navigate. I've never used it, but I think if you can get past the growing pains, I mean, everyone loves CR chart once you're able to figure out how to customize it to your liking. All right, PDH is next. That's sitting over here at 434 about. Yeah, if you're a CR chart user, would you agree that it's worth the learning curve, sticking with it? Because I mean, I've never really known anyone who gets CR chart and then goes back to something else. I'm sure there are people like that, but so I took a short. I posted it in Discord. After the trade, but I took a short on the Tradeify account last night. I try not to scalp during Globex, but if there's a good trade I want, I don't mind putting risk on. I had a really good entry, 284. So break and retest. I tried shorting earlier on other stuff and it didn't work out. And so when I saw this retest happen after we broke under, you know, it was a nice break of 300, and I came back up to this support. I shorted it, and I didn't put a target on. I put a stop loss above this swing high. I was like, well, let me just write it down. And then, you know, I was in this trade for an hour and 40 minutes. So like later on, I checked it, and it was like kind of a bottoming out here at the 50% retracement of this bullish candle I had marked on my chart. That was a good place to take profit, lock in an easy little bag there just to start things off. But we continued the downtrend and got all the way down to what? So that's just the market we're in, I guess. It's all over the place here. Yeah, how much is CR chart? And is it can't you just buy it all at once? Like it's you don't have to do like a monthly thing, do you? All right, pumping through PDH there. So we got ISM manufacturing PMI top of the hour. We will have the S&P manufacturing PMI in about 7 minutes, but the bigger one should be top of the hour. So if you're in a trade going into that, you can expect some volatility. Proceed with caution. Eddie, did you capitalize on this pump higher here? Grizz, yeah, I mean, I'm not trading this either. It's just, honestly, I will say the best trade here, the only trade, if I was really wanting to take a trade here right off the open, the best trade was we break 400 and then kind of retest, do a little dip, and hold. And so since we kind of started consolidating a little bit right before that PDH sweep, I think that was the best long to take. So, you know, long right around there. Looking for at least a sweep and maybe 20 points past a sweep. So what's it? 33. 20 points past would be 53. Yeah. That's probably the only trade I would have taken. But it's still early, so I don't feel the need. I don't see any news for the pump. Hard to say. A nice green welcome to June, which, you know, June is the best month of the year. That's just facts. It's also my birthday month. Is there a correlation between it being the best month and it being my birthday month? Maybe. I grace the world with my presence in June. It's the best month. Nice job, Eddie. Yeah, I am a Cancer. I'm June 23rd. So that puts me into the next, you know, I think the 22nd or whatever is when Cancer starts. I don't remember, but yeah, also Carl. Yeah, our dog Carl, our beloved dog, he was born June 4th. Explains a lot. Oh, Grizz, you're such a Californian. Nice job, Froggy. Sour Planet, short 435. Nice. Yeah, I know. Why would they name the crab Cancer? Why wouldn't they name it something nicer than that? Grizz says, my girl's a Cancer, emotional AF. All right. I don't know if that's to do with her zodiac sign. Maybe just the fact that she's in a relationship with you. You guys, funny. ES here at overnight highs. It's been relatively weak compared to NASDAQ. All right, so 1 minute till that first piece of news, and then top of the hour will be the next piece. Yeah, news in 20 seconds. So S&P manufacturing PMI, it's not as big of a number as top of the hour. Not as big of a mover as top of the hour. Here it comes. All right, I took that short out here on Tradeify. Okay, I'll move to break even here. Alright, I'll take it off there for a small win. 300 and yeah, it's $364 or so. P&L is looking a little weird with the numbers, so I'm going to refresh it. Yeah, it says total P&L 364. It's like it's not counting. Ah, man, should not have flattened that one, huh? Why'd you close early? It's still from May, not holding on to my shorts, because they have not been. I had not done well holding on to shorts last month, so that's why I'm quick to close those lately. Yeah, it's just not including yesterday or something. What's going on? Do you guys know what's going on with like Tradeify? Is it just not including yesterday or something? Is that it? Because the total P&L is correct up in the top left corner. It says 1100, and then on here it says 364. So maybe it's just not including it. Yeah, I guess it's separating the days. All right, that's not a big deal. The short side still looks good here. Yeah, they do it by day, not trading session. Okay. Well, I want to do it by trading session. No, that's cool. All right. So I got what, like 18 points off that. I'm not too upset with that. I want to know why Tradeify does it by day when literally every other platform I've used does not. Come on. Kind of want to get back in this. All right, I'm back in short here. Am I gonna jump on some more Apex accounts? Well, the 90% sale ended. I did reload with some 50Ks, and I traded them last night, but the trailing drawdown really got me. Like I was up $1,500 and I was away from my desk and I didn't take profit, so I'm having a hard time with the trailing drawdown. All right, I'm gonna take profit here at VWAP. Sorry, that's VWAP on ES, not on NAS. But nice and simple little scalps there. It's good movement, so that's nice. I'm expecting it to just get a little bounce. It's VWAP. It's VWAP on ES and overnight highs on NAS, so I thought it was a good place to go and take back some profit. Nice job, Grizz. Again, you know, I'm expecting a little bounce there, and I think I need to take some of the money when it's in front of me. I think in May, I had a lot of break-even trades after it had, you know, gone in my direction, and well, I got tired of that. And now, you know, up $1,800 off 3 trades. That's pretty good for me and for what I'm usually looking for. So I think I should just keep doing it. A lot of times I look for the bigger money or bigger move, and I don't always get it, right? Like, I want like 80-point moves, and that's not always in the cards for the trade I'm in, you know? Like maybe it's a bunch of 30-point moves, and there's so many times where I'm like, man, if I would have just grabbed all these 30-point moves, I'd be up so nicely instead of going for like the 180-point move, you know? So, yeah, look at us sinking through VWAP there on ES, so no problem there. No problem with that level, and then Naz is going to hit VWAP here soon. Should have thinking 232 and a quarter should have been my take profit. 232, is that overnight lows or something? Oh, see, I would probably target overnight lows and then PDL underneath that. Oh, I think those are great targets. And the good news is there's plenty of room on the downside for those targets to hit. You know, even if I get in under VWAP, that's still like 100+ points to overnight lows. So, you know, there is opportunity there. That's true, Grizz. Don't always get what you want. I'm gonna see if I can. Like I said, I have $112 in this account. I'm gonna see if I can just get a quick 200 point or 200 quick 200 point, yeah, quick $200 move or something like that. If you think about it, looking for 80 points every day is kind of insane. I don't know. I mean, NASDAQ just moved, what, 10 points, something like that? Yeah, you have to get your entries spot on. You have to hold through maybe a little bit of bouncing, but not always looking for 80 points. You know, 60 points, sometimes 50 points, 40 points, but generally I want more than 30 is, you know, I'm usually not just doing a 30-point target. But I'd be interested to see how well I would do with that, because there's plenty of times my trades do go, you know, in the 20 to 30 point range in my direction. Just run with no take profit and trail. Well, that's what I was doing, no take profit, and I was just flattening instead of trailing, but maybe bounce a little bit higher and I could short that here. Again, I have $112 of drawdown here, so it's got to be quick move in my direction. The good news for me is this month, MFFU just came out with a discount on the resets for Starter Plus and Expert, and I'm going to need that, it looks like. So let's see, what's the deal? The deal is... Post this in the Discord this morning. The deal is 20% off, yeah, Starter Plus and Expert resets. Use code Dan. Max 3 uses per person. Expires June 8th. So I'll probably reset for 20% off. All right. Might pull the trigger on a short here. All right, here we go. Can't weather much drawdown here. That should be about it. Yeah, unfortunately, did not get it. Yeah, coupon code's Dan Allscape, just DAN. So this one should be, yeah, this one's done. So I'll reset that one. And try again. Be a little bit, you know, last week things got a little bit out of sorts. So. The code's not expired. You just got to make sure you're doing the right thing. This is starter plus or expert plans. Okay. Are we gonna get the move now? Now that I stopped out? I kind of want to take it on Tradeify again here. Feels a little bit like pushing my luck, but let's see if we can get this continuation. Thanks, Chucky Fresh. Appreciate it. I like the VWAP projection on ES here, so I'm gonna look for NAS to push under it. Yeah, we do have news. It's in what, a minute and a half? All right, 1 minute till news. All right, I'll take the stop there, break even. Mango Street liked the stream and all of my wildest dreams came true. Wow. Can't wait to find out what those dreams are. Wait, I hope not all of them came true. You've got some strange dreams about Casey Affleck that I don't want coming true. All right, news. News hitting. I should have kept the short. It's a nice jab down there. Here, I'll get in there. See if we can get that flush. How's a bad fill? What was that? $100, something like that. Bad fill. I did not. I was a little close on the trail there, and now I'm crying many tears. Shit. That would have been really sweet. 50-point sell-off really fast for my entry. Ah, trail too close. Also, did not seem like a good fill. That seemed kind of dirty. But news is going to be more volatile and you're going to have those kind of issues. So comes with the territory. But oh, that would have been nice. Really fast 50 points. Really fast. Yeah, I'm not yeah, it's fine. I mean, it would have been fun to catch it, but I'm a little sad I trailed that closely. My fund features should not be a monthly bill after you activate a funded account. No, not that I know of. The problem is I need someone's coupon code because I can't use my own when I reset. Whose coupon code? Does anyone in chat have an affiliate code for MFFU, I'll use yours instead of, you know, I don't know anyone else's to use. Well, I'm not going to use his. He makes enough money. I'll use Alpines unless someone else has one. Iman. Who do I want to give money to? Iman or Alpine? I don't know. I find Iman a little annoying. It's like which influencer do I want to support? It's like what is this? It's like the opposite of Sophie's Choice. I don't know. Pretty soon I can use code Grizz. Did you apply? You should. Here's VWAP test here. What's up, Money? How you doing? VWAP test, is that holding? So far, so good. Yeah, it's got a nice bounce there at a 2-hour demand right before its overnight lows, so I would expect those to get swept. I'm not trading a personal account, no. I'm trading a funded Tradeify account. So far, so good on that. On those trades today. Don't want to get sloppy, just because I have a nice cushion to work with. Don't want to get sloppy. Don't want to overtrade. How much more is needed for a pay on this account? Good bit. Need quite a lot. I think it's 9,000. I screenshot it because I have a hard time remembering. That VWAP retest might be pretty solid short. Let's see. Yeah, profit goal on 150K is 9,000. So like my issue with these at first was looking at that profit goal and knowing that like you gotta do some work to make that. And it's not really that bad. It's $900 a day for 14 days or something, right? No, that's not math. That's not correct math, is it? I forget. It was no, you have to do 10 trading days. I don't know why I said 14. If you do 10 trading days, it's just $900 a day, right? So if you break it down like that, that feels feasible just to do $900 days. Does Apex lock you up for bandwidth usage? What? Never heard of that. I don't understand why. Why would you be using a lot of bandwidth? Nice shot, Froggy. All right. I'm just gonna measure the sell-off here. Give me a 50% retracement to look for. 345.5, which is right by overnight highs. So 345.5 ish will be a 50% retracement of the sell-off. All right, so for more downside, I want to see bears reload around there. Meanwhile, I do have this top spot combine I could trade. I made $657 on it. I need to make total $3,000. Can't make more than 50% one day. Yada yada. I could go for about $900 today and then $1,500 tomorrow, something like that. Or I could just take my time. I'm not in any rush. Good morning, Cypher. How you doing? Apex wants you to install a camera in your shower to know when you aren't trading. I want to make sure you're not shower trading. That's against their rules. Has anyone tried to earn to trade before? I think I've heard people talk about it. I don't know. I'll be right back. I think I just got to deal with a guy who's here real quick. I'll be right back. I'll see if I can fill on this trade. Whew. Looks like I got the fill, and then it just immediately turned around on me. If you're wondering why my heartbeat is jacked, it's because my dogs ran out the door. I had to chase them down. Anyway, yeah, still looking to see if I can get this flush lower, but it looks like I'm just gonna take a stop here. If I give it that much, that's probably too much for this account. Daily loss limit isn't like $1,000 on these 50Ks. So when you're not on Top Step X, so I would get max loss. Actually, Chester ran out at him, which usually it's Gabagool, but I think Chester ran out because he was like, when we have like family come visit and he's excited, he like runs out and greets him in the driveway. I mean, this is just like lavishing in Costa Rica at the beach. What are you trading for then? Just enjoy some vacay. What's up, Parshop? How you doing? I'm doing well. Doing very well. Scalps are working well on Tradeify this morning. Alright, well, this trade might be cooked here. Doesn't the internet on a cruise ship suck, or don't you have to, do you have to pay for it? Maybe it's just the employees that have to pay for it. Chester, stop barking, boy. Freaking barking his head off. Relax, son. Life is good. It's very, very excitable. I can imagine the internet's trash in the middle of the ocean. Like, what do you really expect? All right. I did reset MF here. I do have 2 accounts. So it's kind of a clunky way to set up a trade copy here. I'm trying to figure it out. Where do I set the parent account? Oh, right here. Oh, maybe. Oh, you know what? No, I only have 1 account. Just the one. That's why. Okay, so I'm actually still gonna look for the short though. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the pop up to this 50% retracement. It's 344. Otherwise, yeah, I like the downside for sure. I'd maybe put an order in. And I also like sells under VWAP as well. I think I'm gonna get daily loss limited here on this before I can see the trade work out. Maybe it's worth stopping out and trying one more time. So I'll stop out there just to give me one last trade on it. And let's see if I can get the fill here at 344. Close to the fill, not quite there yet. Ah, man, that fill would have been really sweet. We got to what, 339 or something, 340. Should I mark it in on this? Try again on the top step one. Not a lot of drawdown left for the day. And then look for opportunity here on MFFU. Nah, got me there on max daily loss for that one. Still interested in the 344 rejection, 50% of the move. My long now I have an order for a short here, which I feel a little sus about at the moment, but I might just scalp this. Uh-oh. It's refreshing on me. I might just scalp this here. Come on, there we go. Okay, I got the fill here. See if we get a little bit of rejection. Chester, come on, bud. He's freaking out. Okay, no, we're snapping higher here. So quick stop out there, 12 points, 12.5 points stop. What I do on my weekend? It's a good weekend. Saturday, Rachel took me out to lunch. It was a nice time. Went to a nice spot up in Lake Bluff, which is way up, way up north. And what did we do? Oh, then we went and saw that movie later. It was a good time. Sunday, yesterday, we bought something on Facebook Marketplace. It was a great deal, but it just took a long time. It took a few hours. That took up most of the day, honestly. And I don't know, it was pretty good weekend. It's nice weather. Parsha, you have a cousin getting married, so you have a function to attend to every day. Yeah, we photographed an Indian wedding before. It was like a 3-day affair or something like that they wanted photos for. Yeah, it was a lot, but they're fun, very festive. Gabagool. Don't chew on your leg. What's up, Griffin? How you doing? You watched the new Lilo and Stitch? Kind of cool, TBH. All right. Was it a Pac-Man machine? No. When we build a house, I'm gonna build a nice basement, and I'm gonna put pinball and NBA Jam arcade game and stuff like that. I'm gonna put all that kind of stuff in the basement. I'm gonna make it like the basement of my dreams when I was like a kid. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, exactly, Pinata. Once we get rich off trading, just get freaking awesome. I'll put a skee ball in the basement. Put one of those arcade basketball games in there. I want the Ninja Turtles arcade game from my youth. Like if you're like a 90s kid, 80s kid, you go to Pizza Hut for dinner and hit the arcade, and they'd have Ninja Turtles arcade game. It was so fun. What about when we go broke off trading? What do we do then? We live in our basement that we built. Come and get me, Sheriff's Department. Yeah, I used to love the Pizza Hut lunch buffet. Excuse me. Well, chat, what do you guys like? Anything on the charts here that tickles your fancy? $50-50 at this point, yeah. If it's up to you, Roger, you'd ban electric bikes and scooters. Why? Because they're annoying, or they clog up the sidewalks or something? We have to. Oh, hang on a second. I just found the pinball machine I gotta get. Friggin' Space Jam pinball. I know Rachel will be on board. Space Jam pen. I think we have to buy that. We gotta find out where to put it. $3,700. It's kind of a lot. That's sick though. I mean, we love Space Jam. Offer him $12.50. Yeah, I think I'd piss him right off. Yeah, Roger, I would not want those on the sidewalk, for sure. But we got two electric scooters that we used to ride around downtown LA and stuff. It was really nice. But they have a bike lane in a lot of downtown LA that you can ride it in. Did I like the LeBron Space Jam? No, of course not. No, just the original. That you have to have you can't just watch it, in your 30s. There has to be the being a kid. When I was a kid, NBA basketball was everything to me. That was 100% all I cared about. And so when I saw that movie as a kid, yeah, it was awesome. There's so much nostalgia wrapped up into that. All right, let's see if we can get the pop higher here. We already swept PDH, so I mean ES has not, but it's been like I mentioned, relatively weak. What was the Windows pinball called? I used to play that all the time. I don't remember what the Windows pinball was called. That was fun. No, I think you're thinking of the Rocket Company. Was it Space something? Windows pinball game. It's Space Cadet. Space Cadet. How's that? How's that hit you? Does it hit you right in the nostalgia there? That was a lot of fun. What I used to do when I was in high school, they block. They don't have the games on the computer. They block a lot of stuff. We used to, let me know if anyone else remembers candystand.com, but we used to always play those Flash games in high school. What's up, Rach? Hang on a second, I can't hear you. Yeah, Rach said we can get the pinball machine. But what I used to also do though is I used to put games just like solitaire and whatever, pinball maybe, on a flash drive because it's just a little exe file, and I plug the flash drive into the school computer and then play the games off the flash drive. That's what I used to do. To me, this looks like we should get the push higher in 400. There's the 400 pop. Looked pretty imminent there with that kind of consolidation sitting on top of the close price of yesterday. You know, in Kenya, many people didn't have internet at their house in the mid-2000s, so that pinball takes me back. Yeah. I mean, we had the slowest internet growing up, you know, like first we had the dial up, you know, with the modem sounds and everything. And then that's where you pay like per hour of internet usage or whatever. And it takes up a phone line. And then we had a DSL, which was horrifically slow still. Like it was fast by dial-up standards, but it was horrifically slow. Like I still couldn't watch like a music video on, you know, on the internet. It would just buffer nonstop. Chris, did you miss anything? Yeah, you missed the pinball machine I want. Where is it? It's really cool. Now I gotta find it again. Here, Grizz, this is what you missed, is me looking at the Space Jam pinball machine. Pretty cool. Yeah, Rach signed off on it. She said we can get it. Problem is we don't have anywhere to put it. I know that it is expensive already. Yeah, so this is kind of like, this price action here is kind of what I've been, that's why I was so scalpy on the way down. Like if you look at my, it's kind of hard to see, but if you see the shorts, short, you know, I've been very hesitant, you know, or like not hesitant. I've been very quick to get out. Unfortunately, too quick on that one. But it's just because, you know, these buy-ups, then we just don't really get the continuation much under VWAP. Con, what do you mean you couldn't use the code Dan for the best deals? What deal did you miss out on? Well, yeah, I've taken several trades. They're all on here on Tradeify here. Got a question for you. ES VWAP is so far down, so what do you do when you're targeting PDH? What do you mean? You're targeting PDH on ES? And you're saying VWAP is so far away from that? First of all, I was worried about this double top and NASDAQ putting in a lower high. Oh, there's some acceleration here. Make a shirtless calendar and let people buy it. Funds go towards the pinball machine. There you go. Make February the best month since that's your birthday month? Dude, February is always the worst month. I mean, everyone knows February is the worst month of the year. There's no holidays. Christmas is over. New Year's is, you know, you're already a month into New Year's. It's cold and dark. Ugh. But hey, then it's your birthday, so. Okay, so mentioned double top here on ES, a little lower high here on NAS. So I would look to see if we can revisit VWAP in the near future. What's up, Tachyon? How you doing? What's up, TVM viewers? Hope you're having a good Monday. Had a lot of really nice little scalps here on Tradeify. Feel pretty good about those. Oh, thanks. I've had the 300K for like a year now. You know, I don't post very many full-length like YouTube videos, so I don't know. Growth slows down a little bit when you stop doing that. Do I still have any of the Indian clothing from the weddings you took pics of? No, we didn't wear Indian clothing. We just wear our normal attire. I might short this. Alright, I'm short. Let's look for a quick scalp here. Not necessarily a quick scalp, but I am looking for a return to VWAP. I went to an Indian wedding to take photos of it, or video. I think I did video. I've been to one that was like a hybrid. It was like an Indian wedding mixed with a like African American tradition. The groom was black, and then the bride was Indian, and so they had a really fun medley of sorts. And then I did video for one just Indian wedding. It's a long time ago that I barely remember it. They had a horse, not an elephant. We don't have elephants. I don't think we can just rent an elephant around here. But the groom had like a white horse. Chris is saying I haven't paid him all year. Keep saying next month when we get out of this slump. For now, I'm just invoicing him. At least I got the counter. Oh, man. Chris, as soon as I get a payout from Apex, I will pay you. Roger, have you ever been to Dishoom? Dishoom's really good. Alright. Should I move to break even? I might be at break even here. Yeah, okay, I'll get tagged out for break even. Yeah, I thought about taking that off just for 10 points. So is Tradeify having another leap competition? Looks like they are. They just had one in what, February? $50,000 prize pool. That's cool. Do you have to trade on TradeStation though? I don't think you do. It's just sponsored by TradeStation, right? All right. How much can we go here? Can I do like 25 contracts? What? Saying the max is 2? That's not that great of leverage. You asked Grok about good dad joke about day trader Daniel Inskeep. He's giving me kind of a joke as an answer. Okay, let's hear it. I'm scared. What is Grok gonna say about me? Why did Daniel Inskeep, the day trader, always lose at poker? Because he kept trying to buy the dip on a bad hand. This is not even a joke, man. That's what's going to take everyone's job? To me, this looks still somewhat a little bit bullish here. Looks like an ES here on like a 15. See if we can get the pop higher here. Excuse me. Do I find my days to be busy or relaxed since you became an entrepreneur? It varies. I used to feel a lot busier. You know, 2017 and 2018 were really fairly busy, but it's like your own schedule. So you can kind of, you know, we were doing weekly videos on Mango Street, which was hard, and I was editing all of them. So it's just like film, edit, film, edit, you know, film, edit. So it's like a lot. But now they're pretty, I'd say it's pretty relaxed. And then it gets, every once in a while it gets a little bit busy. But it's not like I grind that hard. I'm not like pushing my stuff out there that much. I'm not making a ton of videos. Like, I could definitely push harder if I really wanted to grow and stuff, which I don't know. I just find anything other than trading, I'm not as interested in anymore. I really like trading. And so whenever I gotta do something other than trading, I'm like, Bullish or bearish? Right now would not be surprised to see the pump higher here. Yeah, even photography. Yeah, I don't really do photography that often. I'm not as. I'd much rather trade than take photos. I'm most comfortable working behind a computer, right? So when I was a video editor before I had a YouTube channel, I was a video editor. I was comfortable, you know. And when I go on shoots, it's fine, but it's sometimes nice to get out of the office. But mostly, I just kind of want to have the footage and be sitting behind a computer. And so trading is kind of similar, except it's way more interesting than video editing. Just you and the computer. It's comfortable. I don't have to, you know, you're not like out there talking to clients and stuff. You just get to focus on one task, really. Except for live streaming, and then you're focusing on like 3 different tasks. I don't know about this consolidation, to be honest. Someone said earlier it feels a little 50-50. I would agree. It feels a little 50-50. I mean, I was kind of leaning bearish at first because, double top on ES, lower high in NASDAQ, and would just kind of expect us to slice down to VWAP again. But I just don't really trust any of this action right now. It's unclear to me at the moment. Well, we're not really moving anywhere fast right now. VIX is staying close to its lows, right under $20. So I would kind of lean on it being a move higher here. So let's see if that plays out. But, the 5 minutes, not really inspiring any confidence. Look at these candles. These candles are kind of pathetic. So, and we have like the rejection wick on the 15 minutes. So I would not also, wouldn't be surprised to get the flush. So it does feel a little 50-50. So let's wait and see if we get more information here that makes things clearer. What's my risk per trade? Kind of depends on the setup. I'd say usually my stop is within 30 points. Don't really like risking more than 30 points. On one NASDAQ contract, that's $600, 30 points. Well, kind of looks like it's rolling over here. Yeah, I think rollover week is what the June 13th is the end of the June contracts, is that right? Griff, not profitable in 4.5 years, thinking about throwing in the towel. Do you see improvement in your trading? Like over the last year? How far away are you? Are you still losing a lot? Are you just break even? What's the scoop? Much better, but constantly break even. I just can't work any more shitty jobs, prioritize trading, and breaking down, dude. Well, the good news is if you're at break even, you're just like you're one tweak away from being really profitable. It might be easier then to just focus on getting your income up, putting trading to the side for a little bit, and then when you have like a better job to make money to support trading, come back to it. Because obviously if you have to worry about all the bills and all the stress and everything, it's going to be hard to trade well, right? So if you can get everything else in order and then just put trading on hold for now, or just maybe move to swing trading, and then you can focus on a job that puts you in a better situation mentally and financially, and then come back to it. You're not gonna lose your progress. I don't think you're gonna lose your progress by setting it aside for a little bit. It's very hard, and I mean, I feel like if you're 4.5 years, you're right on the cusp. You're right on the cusp of it. It's just like really look at your trading and say, okay, what is holding me back? For me, if I look at the P&Ls, like green day, one massive red day. Okay, what can I do to eliminate that one massive red day? Because if I do that, my P&L's super green. So figure out, and it's probably an emotional thing. It's probably getting chopped up. It's probably trading poor conditions or something like that. And then you just create a rule that really helps you avoid doing that. And then have the discipline just to be like, no, I need to get better at this. And this is the only way is to do this. It's like not trade this day or really wait for this kind of range to develop before I take a trade. And if that range doesn't develop, then I don't take a trade that day. So yeah, you're definitely not alone in that though. It's very, very challenging. A lot of people are there with you. All right. Let's see. It looks like ES is going to push new highs. Do you want to hear a ChatGPT trading joke? I want to see if it's any good. Why did the day trader cross the road? To sell the chicken short before it made it to the other side. Actually, I think that's a pretty good joke. To sell the chicken short before it made it to the other side. I think that's a good joke, right? Trying to short the chickens like life before it gets killed. I think that's a good joke, right? I don't know. What about this one? Why don't day traders ever play hide and seek? It's actually kind of funny. Because good luck hiding when they're... All right. Why don't day traders ever play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when they've already over leveraged your position and blown it up by noon. What's a day trader's favorite yoga pose? Child's pose after getting margin called at 9:37 a.m. That's actually pretty funny. Are you ever going to make a video on your trade setups and conditions you trade? I've been thinking about it. It's not like it's not like I'm just withholding for fun. I'll try to get something together. Are you limit order? Because you're exactly where I want you. It's like a Valentine's Day card for a day trader. Do I find the Rosado Discord and resources useful to your trading? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, what's up, Elsie? How you doing? Are you a stop loss? If you are, stay out of my life. All right. A more clear double top here on ES. A little bit better of a double top. Pretty nice rejection there. See if it gets any follow through though. I haven't made a strategy video. At least I don't think I have. I did the top step video is closest, like the passing the combine in 2 days. That outlines a couple strategies that I look for, or like the ways I trade it essentially. That's the closest I've done. All right. I'd like to see some more downside play out. My portfolio and my dating life have one thing in common. Lots of red flags, and I keep doubling down. All right, I'm going to tell ChatGPT to make one making fun of crypto traders. See what it can do. Why did the crypto trader bring a snorkel to work? Because he was deep in DeFi and completely underwater. How many crypto traders does it take to change a light bulb? None. They just hodl in the dark and tell everyone it's the future. Pretty good. I'm having a good time. All right, I'm short. Dude, my beard is insane, actually. I gotta trim it. It's a little too wild right now. I don't know if it can do ICT trader joke. Let's see if it can. Oh yeah. It goes, the ICT crowd. Smart money, liquidity hunts, and 47 Fibonacci levels later. Here you go. Why did the ICT trader get kicked out of the grocery store? He kept trying to find liquidity behind the shelves and claimed the cereal aisle was a breaker block. That's good. That's a good joke, honestly. How do you spot an ICT trader at a party? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Right after marking your kitchen as a buy-side imbalance. Oh man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. I think those are really good jokes. I mean, you can make a whole freaking book with ChatGPT trader jokes that are pretty decent. That's pretty funny. I mean, I like those jokes. Those are good. All right, see if we can get the push now. Right after marking your kitchen as a buy-side imbalance. That's funny. Oh, man. Any order flow trader jokes? All right, let's do it. All right, about 10 points here. Why did the order flow trader get dumped? Yeah? Because every time things got serious, they said, I need more volume confirmation. I think I'll be at break even here. What's an order flow trader's favorite pickup line? Your liquidity caught my eye on the tape. Mind if I sweep your levels? How many order flow traders does it take to change a light bulb? Just one, but only after watching 300 contracts hit the ask. It's just kind of nonsensical, but it was funny. Why don't order flow traders ever go camping? Because they refuse to make a move without a footprint. These are pretty good. I like them. Have I looked into Bookmap? Yeah, I have. I have a heat map on MotiveWave that's very similar to Bookmap, so I don't need it separate anymore. But there is, I think, maybe some edge that can be developed in Bookmap. I know Carmen uses it all the time with a lot of success. I just don't read order flow as well as him. I'll take a small gain there. What's that, $200 or something? 160. So, you know, this is Tradeify. Bunch of little scalps have been serving me well today. You know, 7 trades, all winners. I mean, one was like break even. But yeah, doing these smaller scalps has done well, you know. 1,300 on the session plus 800 from last night. Yeah, this is Tradeify though. How do you know a day trader's been in your house? This is from Tachyon. Your portfolio is down 20% and they left a post-it note saying hodl. Yeah, BC, I agree. What the market gives you today. I think, to me, it's... I mean, all this consolidation, we're gonna get the move soon, I think. And the question is which way, obviously, right? VIX, as I mentioned earlier, it's staying, you know, near the lows, which would be a bullish indication, if anything. But when ES is pretty much flat, VIX is not really going to give you much edge. The edge is more once it moves at least 1%. So don't really want to overanalyze VIX when ES is flat. Other than that, I don't really have... I mean, obviously, overnight highs have been kind of holding us support here on NASDAQ. Sorry, I thought I was on the screen earlier, but here's VIX. So staying around the lows, right? Roger says, can I soundboard a cricket sound just on standby in case Tachyon's jokes don't improve? I sure could. I might need that. What's the day trader's favorite game? Margin Call of Duty. Survive the market or get liquidated. That sounds like ChatGPT for sure. Okay, here's another joke. This is a joke about, it's RSI traders and order flow traders. This was ChatGPT's idea, not mine. Order flow trader, volume stacking at the ask. RSI trader, it's overbought at 70. Market, gaps down 5%. Both of them. Manipulation. It's kind of one of those that's like maybe funnier to read. I don't know. It's mildly funny. Why did the RSI traders start learning order flow? Because they finally realized overbought can stay overbought longer than their account can stay funded. Yeah, Pinata, no follow through. Yeah, I agree. This is just turned choppy. We had a really nice price action the first, I don't know, including that V bottom, which was nice for, I'm sure some people probably grabbed that long. Nice price action for the first hour or so, and now it's just, you know, spending some time goofing off. Excuse me. Okay. I don't understand the full part of this joke, but it's why did the ICT trader bring a compass to the chart to find true north and still got stopped out right before the Judas swing? I don't know about, is true north an ICT term? I don't know about that, but I know the Judas swing. How do you make an ICT trader cry? Delete all the liquidity lines and tell them that the market is just the random walk theory. Dang, this is savage. ICT traders morning routine. 1. Wake up. 2. Mark up a chart with 17 levels of liquidity. 3. Lose money. 4. Blame the algorithm. 5. Repeat. That's savage. That's not me saying that. That's ChatGPT. Oh my gosh. ChatGPT was like, here, do you want me to do a parody of an ICT trader's YouTube intro next? So I was like, yes, of course I want that. Of course. So cue, cinematic music, dark screen fades in with candles and Fibonacci spirals. Voice, deep, slow, and prophetic. Welcome back, students of the algorithm. Chart flashes showing random wicks, liquidity pools, and the same Euro USD 15-minute chart as last week. Today we're going to talk about the Judas swing, the lie before the lie that tells the truth before it lies again. I told you about this setup in 1992, but you weren't ready. Pay attention, not to price, but to time. And not just time, but the time inside the time. If you know, you know. Smart money doesn't chase candles. Smart money hunts you. Get your notebook, sit down. This is for students. If you're just here for signals, go back to baby pips. No indicators, no hopium, just raw price action and spiritual warfare. Till next time, stay vigilant. And remember, if you get stopped out, it was supposed to happen. That's pretty good shit. I can see why ChatGPT is taking jobs. That's pretty good. See you, Parshov. Have a good time at all your events. Tachyon says, do I need to improve my jokes, or do you need better sense of humor? I should have said. I'm from a country that we laugh from our own misery. My country's humor is more of British dark side. Yeah, did you know actor Josh Brolin was a day trader? Yeah. And actress Michelle Williams is Larry Williams' daughter, and she won the Robbins Cup. I blew my mind when I found that out. Like, it's crazy. I was like, that's the same. Like, I just couldn't believe that. 1997. 1997, wrong screen. Michelle Williams, 1000% on futures. And that's, 10 years earlier, Larry Williams, that's her dad, made 11,376%, which was obviously an outlier, but 1,000% then to teach that and have your daughter do that is pretty sick. And now she's just a freaking actor? That can freaking day trade? That's cool. Like imagine like, a lot of actors are like work at restaurants and stuff, and she's there just like day trading and making a killing while doing auditions for commercials. Huh. We haven't talked about the 20% consistency yet on Tradeify. Well, Eddie, what I was worried about was the first go round of it did not go well for me. Let me load up the calendar. Here's so I had a terrible day. I lost 3,200 or something. So I was like kind of feeling the type of way about it. All right. Right, so $400 minus 3,400. Then the next day I made 3,600. So now I'm thinking, well, at first I was happy because I made it back, and I thought about the 20% rule. I'm like, well, and then break even on the Friday essentially, and then so I think I just need to keep pushing, right? And keep having big days, I guess. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but also it's been like it's been weird like trying to look at my account stuff. Like it just doesn't load lately. The account overview. But consistency is cooked right now. So I don't know. 18,000 is your profit target for a payout. I mean, I'm just gonna have to start trading like 3 contracts or something, I just hope that price action will give me something to work with. Because look, if I can scalp, 1,300 this morning with one mini, that's 3,900 on 3 minis. So it would just being able to continue that kind of trading just with more size, I think would be how I get there. But that does feel completely overwhelming if I think about it too much. So I think I'm just gonna try to grind away one good trade at a time and not freak myself out about it. Five minis, yeah. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Yeah, let's say I take a month. That's like $1,000 a day. Obviously, no real room for red days in that math, but 20 trading days or so, roughly, and $1,000 a day. It's 20,000. It leaves room for like 2 red days of $1,000, which that's still a steep climb. I won't focus on it. I do need to take a pee break here, and then we'll see if there's one last setup out on the other side of this consolidation here before 11 a.m. So I'll be right back. Maliki traded 5, almost blew your account. Frustration traded 10 to cover and blew your account. Yeah, dude, been there a million times. Definitely been there. Why did I decide to trade futures? I just really liked it. I like the executions a lot compared to options. I like being able to click the button, get in, get out. I like the bracket orders. Anyone familiar with MotiveWave here? Yeah, dude. I mean, I use MotiveWave every day. It's my main platform. What's your question about it? Day trading's wild. 1 minute I'm up $500. The next I'm eating ramen and Googling how to declare bankruptcy like a champ. Yeah, Michelle Williams turned 10K into 100K at 17. Bro, what the... I mean, it's gotta be nice to have your dad be a legendary trader. Like, it'd be pretty cool if what I want to do for a living, you know, I don't know anyone that trades, you know, in real life. Like, I don't have any family members or anything like that. Pretty far removed from that, as I'm sure a lot of you are. Question is whether you can connect multiple platforms with it. They were coming out with the new version that does allow that if you have the pro version. Let me see. Beta version's available, and that should, I believe beta version will allow you to do that. But you may have to wait, you know, just until it's like a fully featured thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, it actually says now. It does say it's like it says multiple brokers / data feeds per workspace. So you have to get the professional version, which is more expensive. I heard Tachyon's dad was a legendary comedian. ES kind of dropping out of its little consolidation. I mean, obviously it goes down lower at 5,900, but it's starting to drop a little bit here. Yeah, MotiveWave is awesome. If you don't mind spending money, you know, Ninja's like free with like every prop firm essentially, but if you don't mind paying for your platform, MotiveWave is, to me, the best one out there for, definitely for Apple users. And even for PC, I think it's a great option. All right, so it'd be nice if this little support gives way here. And then can retest it before we get to VWAP. Hang on. I haven't done these little drawings in a while. Something like this little chicken scratch here. You know, trade would look something like this. Now, counterpoint could buy here. It's the low's consolidation. And if we consider or continue to consolidate, you bought the low, so you know you're mostly consolidating in profit, which is usually, if I'm expecting the break to the upside eventually, this is where I do like to get in. I'm not necessarily expecting a break to the upside though. We're unable to sweep the highs here on ES, multiple attempts, so I am expecting more of the downside to play out. So really, the better spot to get in would be near the highs of consolidation, right? The inverse would be true. So I may look to see if I could short in the teens, the 14s. And if not, if we don't get that bounce, then what I drew here is what I would look for. VIX is starting to pop up a little bit, which is good. So that's a good sign there. Active trades you think we're going to dump? Yeah, I'm with you there. It has been a while since there's been crayon on the charts, and I felt like it was, that felt like we were overdue for it, right? So my preferred trade would be fail out here at the highs again. My second preferred trade would be what I drew out here. But yeah, obviously I'm shorting up in the 14s, so 410s to 420s. Would be nice because there's a lot more room down to VWAP if we do get that break. What's the 20% rule? The 20% is a consistency rule. So, what's the easiest way to explain the consistency rule? You can't, no one day can be greater than 20% of your overall profit. I've used Keltner channels way back when, but I just don't feel a need for them. You know, I was in this group where they had this whole multi-time frame Keltner channel strategy. I don't know, it was all right. It was maybe a little convoluted for my liking, but yeah, I haven't used it in years. I don't think Tradeify was going to ban you, no. Wonder if this is the short here. I should become the world's best Hearst cycle trader. Yeah, I'd like to be the world's best anything trader. I'm cool with that. The world's best RSI trader. Let's go. Tempted to pull the trigger on this. I just don't want to get caught offside selling the lows here and we get another bounce. So that's why I think waiting for the breakdown and the retest and rejection that I drew out is the better move, even though it's a lower entry. Lower entry, but should be higher probability as long as it's not just a little fake out. Hey, I'd be the world's best ICD trader. I would settle for that. The people that can learn ICTs incoherent ramblings, if you could turn that into profitable trading, I mean, that's awesome. Good for you. I'd sell plenty of courses, that's for sure. Yeah, why not? VIX is continuing to rise here. Yeah, this song is not on my playlist. It's called Cash Money Soul. Just because there's a lot of vocals in it, which I think is maybe distracting if I'm talking. Kind of want to see a pop higher here. Honestly, that fails. So I do think we are going to get the move lower. Is Apex still not a good choice? Just depends. If you could take small base hits and not let trailing drawdown get you, it could be a good choice. Just kind of depends. I have a hard time with the trailing drawdown. Not used to it. What's up, Max? How you doing? You can't trade price action with Apex? What do you mean? You just gotta be like... You gotta be ready to get out, take profit. Exclamation point music if you want the Spotify link. Yeah, Max, I remember your name. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I feel like if I stick around long enough, I could be rewarded for this. Obviously, it's possible I get trapped. I also think patience might pay here. What progress have I made? I did a video on my channel about recapping last year, which I talk about the progress I made for sure. So I would check out that video. It's I think it's a really good video. 85,000 views, so 97% of the people liked it. So there's a link if you want to watch that. I'm not short right now, no. I need to, I want to see these lows hold. Sorry, not hold, break, and then retest and reject. Or I want to sell short up here at the top of this consolidation, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually just kind of rips a little bit. But I am looking for something more than this consolidation. What did I hold for MES break even stop loss at 58.91.5? Wait, you're long? Kingfisher 58.91.5? You're up really nice. I would try to take profit. 59.12s maybe, 59.15. At least I would try to take a little bit of that off maybe. Evan, those you're saying I'm 6'2". I don't know what that how you translate that to European. Where's the Ready Engines guy? I mean, I think he just did a little quick hit and run on my live stream, talk some nonsense, and then never come back. So yeah, like I mentioned, buying down here. If you want to see a breakout to the upside, buying down here is the way to go. Oh, 2 separate measures. Oh, that's good, Evan. That's pretty. It's too smart. It went over my head. That's pretty funny. Play the cricket sound. I mean, that was a pretty funny joke. Trades went well today. Some really good scalps. 100% win rate. I'm not gonna be upset about that right now. I feel good about it. Okay, I think I got the crickets in the soundboard. That's what I spent all that time doing. Could be interested in a short up here. As I mentioned. Have to be weary of a breakout higher. So if we just roll back over here, I would look to short. Or we might get a sweep higher. Anyways, I'm looking for a rejection and back under 400 or so. Why don't day traders play chess? They're too busy making quick moves to checkmate their portfolio. Yeah, works well. Yeah, I mean, there's like 50 points buying the lows here. This consolidation, 50. There's like 50 points in this range here. It's pretty good. That's $1,000 on one mini. Is it too risky to trade on consolidation? Not if you're on the edges of it, in my opinion. Like I mentioned, I'll say it again. If you think this consolidation is going to end in a breakout, or if you just want to play the range, buy the lows. All right, they're well established here, so right around here, buy them. If you think the breakdown is more likely to happen, or you want to play the range, sell the highs. So we're right at the highs right now. Assuming we don't pop higher, get back under 400, you know, maybe the short is in order and we could short it down 40 points. Or, you know, maybe the breakdown does happen and we get to write it down from the highs of the range, which is really sweet. Oh, man. We still have liquidity on ES. We should go higher now. We're talking about like all the way down there. That 2-hour demand zone we hit. That's why I like supply and demand again. That was a really nice hit. There's probably you could probably say it was some other kind of level as well, but really nice buy up there. So the VIX is still a little bit more elevated than I would anticipate, so I'm a little tempted to short under 400 here. I think, you know, we're going to have like one of two options, right? We're either going to break out of this consolidation to the upside here and push higher, or we're going to at least fall back to 360 and maybe lower, but at least 360. To me, that seems like one of the two options that's going to happen. So kind of want to be patient here. I think either of them could feasibly happen, you know. Pop higher, it's reasonable too. So let's see if there's, instead of just playing a coin flip here, let's see if we can get some confirmation. I'll delete these drawings for now. Are you profitable yet? Yes. Nice push there, sweeping the highs there. ES, there's new highs on ES, new highs a day. So was the pop higher so far? I did not flip long, no. Yeah, Jesse, that's what I wanted to do too, is show that process instead of just coming out of the woodwork after, 7 years and being like, look how awesome I am with my Lambo. Like, no, you saw me from early on, losing nonstop. Oh, BC, you can't say that, sir. You can't say that in this chat. That is highly illegal. To have a Lambo? Almost. It's a Subaru Outback, so it's pretty close. I'm not like a Lambo kind of guy. Look, I'm from Indiana, okay? It's I feel like a Lambo is not like it's not really like a Midwestern car, you know? How do I feel about Pacers getting to the NBA Finals? That's cool. I mean, I tried to tune in for a little bit of the playoffs. I don't follow. I mean, I used to be a big Pacers fan as a kid. So I tried to catch a little bit of it, but yeah, I'll try to watch some of the finals though. When I was when I was a kid, we had Reggie Miller, Mark Jackson, Antonio Davis, Dale Davis, Rick Smits. It was a really good starting five. A really fun team to watch. We obviously battled Michael Jordan and the Bulls a lot, and the Knicks with John Starks, Patrick Ewing, all those guys. It was a couple really good rivalries there. You were down 1,800 on MFF. You started plus, clawed it back to negative 80. You put two negatives in there, so I was reading both of them. My brain broke. What held back a lot of your progress was watching videos and reading books instead of actually putting time in the market. Absolutely. 1,000%. That's like, I've mentioned this before when we do photography videos and stuff, right? Over on Mango Street. And sometimes people think they can just watch a bunch of photography videos and then know how to take good photos. They can't. You got to go pick up your camera, walk outside and go shoot. You got to push the freaking shutter release. You got to take some freaking photos. And it's the same thing with trading. You got to, instead of going out, you're sitting your ass down and watching the charts instead of a flashy YouTube video. You actually got to put some executions on, just like pushing the shutter of a camera, shutter release. So it's the same thing. You just really got to actually kind of shut out a lot of noise. Even if you have to turn off my live stream, that's fine. Whatever. All right, so nice new highs on ES here. NASDAQ, let's see if it can put new highs in. 458 is the current high of day. BC, the reason why everyone's coming at you is because the one phrase I hate in chat is saying "told you." I don't mind if people want to say, "Oh, you suck at trading," whatever. But when people say "told you," the reason why it's annoying is because there's generally two outcomes, right? So it's like if we actually broke down and shorted, and you were saying long, you just fade into the shadows, and you don't say, "Oh," most people don't say, "Oh, I was wrong. We actually broke down," So they only follow up when they're right. Which, again, it's like kind of a binary outcome. It's either going to go up or it's going to go down. Obviously, it could go just right. But the reason why it's annoying is because it's easy to sit and chat and just say, "told you," when there was a binary outcome of either we went up or didn't. And it's just one of the most annoying phrases, I think, when you're you know, like just imagine if you were live streaming your trades and you had like, you know, 50 people in chat saying different things, and then just because you don't catch a move or you think the other outcome is more likely, then you have people saying told you. It's like, okay, that doesn't cool, you know, like I see that it went up, like, yeah, okay, you know, it's not helpful. So it's annoying. That's just like the one phrase that we always in chat say you cannot say. It's a banned phrase. So that's why people are, especially like, we hope you make money on it. Like we all want everyone in chat to make money. That's great. If you can read the market and make money on it, awesome. But just the phrase "told you" is just kind of especially grating, I think. I don't think anyone's mad at you. It's all right. It's fine. I don't ban people outright for saying that the first time. You know, I'm just like it was a friendly warning. It's all good. But you see, I just explained it, why it's literally the phrase "told you" is the annoying phrase. That's why that's we just don't like it. You've been here long enough. I feel like you have heard me go off on people saying that before. Don't take it personally. I'm not taking it personally that you said "told you" to me. I'm not taking it personally. Just don't like it. I don't want it to like set a precedent of people saying "told you" every time there's a breakout or breakdown. You know, it's fine. Let's move on. It's good. All good. What's up, Botan? How you doing, man? All right, so where are we at? Put new highs in on ES. Back under previous day high. NAS just sweeping the PDH level, which we've already done. And so far, have not put in new highs. What else we got going on? VIX is a little bit more elevated than I thought it'd be, but again, don't really want to overanalyze it too much. ES is flat on the day. It's just maybe some mild divergence. Anything else you guys see? Let me know. Could just get some continuation, and NAS could put new highs in. What's that? Remember the last Leap competition in February when people were making crazy amounts? Was it MB? What's the like micro Bitcoin features or whatever? Is it MBT or something? Yeah. What's that? What's this looking like? Oh, okay. Nice little downtrend here. Could be bottoming out. I remember I was trading at MBTs just trying to rack up some large wins, but it was large losses instead. I never traded it, and I would just kind of throw on stuff randomly, like buy order here. Well, let me do 10. How many can I do? It lets me do 5. Okay. What happened there? I don't know what just happened. Yeah, Bitcoin features is so wild. Fed Powell speaks at noon Central. I dragged my stop loss and not take profit. Yeah, I figured I did that. I figured it was a user error there. I'm not used to TradingView. Let's go again here. It's only $527. Why is it so little? Last time I did the Leap thing, it was like massive. It was like tens of thousands of dollars. Like that move would have been like $5,000. Are the rumors that J-Powell's retiring? I haven't heard. Isn't there a mini? I don't know. I thought I was trading MBT last time. BTC? I'm pretty sure I was trading MBT though, so I don't really know. To me, it looks like we're gonna get the pop higher here. Put new highs in on NAS. Seems kind of imminent to me, but not sure I want to take it. What if there's a Kalshi market for Jerome Powell retiring? We have Powell out as chair this year. A 15% chance. So that was weird. Yeah, my internet went out for some reason. Just all of a sudden, I don't even know how long I was talking to myself for, but by myself. Because everything seemed fine. I still had the Spotify, but yeah, I guess the stream went out. I was taking that as a sign that I should leave, but I have Spectrum. No, we don't have Spectrum here. It's like Xfinity. I feel like Spectrum's like a West Coast thing. But our internet's gone out a fair amount lately. I don't know what's going on. Well, I was thinking that new highs were imminent here. Nah, it's kind of feeling like it might roll over now. You feel like you're about to force something, Brewer? Just close it down. Yeah, I pay for gig speeds too, Grizz, and I don't. My upload speeds are like 30 megabits. My down is maybe like 600. Shorts back to 360. I think that's good if we can get under like 400. And obviously the risk feels a little different there. Grant, you think the 4 hour still looks bullish? Well, the thing is, there could still be plenty of good scalps. You know, 4 hour does look pretty bullish. Let's see, when's it close at? Like noon or something, like another hour? There could just be some good moves to the downside inside that candle. But yeah, I would concur with that. It does look pretty bullish. Honestly, a hold here of this good long. It's a good long right here. Nice test of that consolidation. I did grab long and it's looking like a terrible entry right now. We'll see. Highs. All right. Time for NASDAQ to push new highs. How about it? Around this too long here if it's not going to happen. Let's see. New highs would be, what, 59 or so. I think I could trail it at that point if we do get the push. Am I dropping frames? Okay. We'll turn the camera off. All right. Let's see if I can get about a 30-point push here. Close out the session strong. Well, I'm going to need a better candle than that to do so. Wake up, NASDAQ. Wake up. Plenty of better entries to be had on this move. I'm kind of disappointed that I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, you think it screws around a bit longer than it goes? It's got that. I've got a similar feeling where I think I'm right. I think NAS is going to take out highs. I just don't know if I'm going to be in on it, and part of that is because the entry is not good. No, she's not editing and uploading right now. Part of the reason why I want to kill this here is because my green circle I feel like is gonna turn. I think it's a toxic green circle. It makes me not want to give up my 100% win rate. You know, makes me just want to take this off at break even. It's a toxic green circle, I swear. Let's go, baby. Close strong. I like that 15-minute candle. I think this looks good. I really do. I think I need to stop being worrying about my P&L, honestly. I think I could risk more than 6-8 points on it. But also, I kind of want to just close out and move on with my day because I got to get out of here and go work out. And I like to have a little bit of downtime between finishing up the live stream and going to the gym. I might do exactly what I said and just close it and not take part of this upside potential. How's that? My entry, I'd be tempted to add to it, but that's probably not a smart idea. All right, here we go. Like I said, adding here is tempting, but we haven't really moved a whole lot, and then you're just adding risk for something that's not an A+ setup. So I'm gonna withhold that, but I do think that pushing new highs on NAS looks like a pretty decent idea. It also looks like some bullish consolidation on ES as well. Looks pretty good. So let's see if we can get the move here in a few minutes, because I'm trying to get on out of here. I'm not going to be live much longer, no. See, if I would have added on that candle close, any move back under makes me really start sweating, because I've doubled my risk. All right, here we go. Again, what's my target? Around 60, 460 or so would be my target. And that'd be good for about 29 points, 28 points. Come on, man. Come on. This is why entries are so important. You know, if I get in 20 points lower, I'm not really sweating. I'm patient, and I'm up $300 to $400. You know, I'm not really, I can cancel it at any time and bag 10 points probably. It's just such a much more comfortable position to be sitting in this kind of consolidation for. And yeah, I wish I had prioritized that entry. Just makes trading a lot easier when you're in good. Holding becomes a whole lot easier. Go figure. So, all right, here we go. Time to happen. Let's go, baby. Pump up the jams. The 5 minute looks like utter trash. But kind of leaning on the past, the break, the move off 360 was really nice, strong. Gave us a nice 15-minute candle. Just the previous 15-minute candle with all this 5-minute consolidation was garbage. So that's okay. Let's see if we can get the push though. Yeah, if I would have bought in 1999, I would not be sweating. I might just cut this trade. I just kind of want to get out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this trade back on my entry. You know, if I really like it, I can probably get in better. The entry was, I mean, obviously with that rejection wick was just terrible. All right, there we go. Okay. That was a painful hold, and do not tell me it's gonna just blast off of here. Do not do that to me. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here. That was a nice session, very, very good session. So thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tuesday's stream. Have a good rest of your day. Later.